Hey, what's up guys? You got PKS Young Laddery here, and today we're going to be going over some regular season matches for the PTG National Dex OU Draft League. I just made playoffs, so pretty excited about that. We haven't done any kind of like Draft League content on the channel yet, so I figured I'd give it a shot, considering, you know, the initial reasoning I had for creating the channel initially was because I wanted to be able to compete in the WBE Draft League. Also, I wanted to give my friends a platform to, you know, express themselves creatively and all that good stuff. This is a random draft league, by the way, so the Pokemon that you're seeing have been like randomly selected before the start of the season, which, you know, it makes it fun. So, game one, going up against this kid Hassan, I can see right away that my clearest path to victory is through Hatterene because it just destroys him. Alternatively, I could potentially win with either Mega Gyarados or Spectrier once Obstagoon is removed. Spectrier is Choice Scarf, so it will outspeed Salamence at +1 after DD. And yeah, without any further ado, let's just jump into this battle. I did take a little bit of a jab at him at the end because he was talking shit prior to this. We're cool now. It's funny, actually. A lot of the people that I end up having beef with turn out to be like friendly with me after, because, you know, you kind of find out who a person is when you're, you know, having a conflict with them. So it's just weird. Like, a lot of my friendships started that way. Like, but yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Anyway, I lead Rotom because it's just a good lead. I don't predict. I go for Hydro Pump. I do predict the second turn because I don't see you ever staying in on a Hydro Pump. He goes Jellicent. I go Blaziken simply to knock off, not trying to set up or anything. Turns out to be the Dark Resist Berry. He Strength Saps, anticipating me to maybe Swords Dance on that turn, which I understand. I go Rotom again as he goes Rhyperior. And this time I'm not going to predict whatsoever. I'm just going to click Hydro Pump. He ends up being the Water Resist Berry, but he takes 1,000,000 damage regardless. Sets up rocks, but I don't actually care because I can simply defog on this turn. I can continually do that. Goes into Salamence. He makes a decent play on this turn, subbing up on my Toxic, but still, I think it was a little bit premature for him to try and set up at this point in the game, considering I still have like many ways to handle this. Go hard into Grimmsnarl here to set up the Reflect, as he will Dragon Dance once more. He subs up again, but I'm going to be able to break that easily with a Spirit Break, and he's forced to use his Z move on me now, which doesn't kill because I am max defense bold with a Reflect up, so it's basically like being hit by a neutral Z move, which I forgot were allowed until I got hit by it, actually. But anyway, he goes into Rhyperior to try and pick me off with a Heavy Slam. I go back to Rotom. No sense in predicting whatsoever. Jellicent doesn't present like an actual problem. If he comes in and he Water Absorbs me, it's at full regardless, so he doesn't really gain much. Here he goes to Ampharos, so I'm just going to Toxic to put this thing on a timer. He sets up Agility. It's, I guess, good for him, but it's not really scary to me because I can just go back to Grimmsnarl and use Prankster to get Light Screen. This thing doesn't really do a great job breaking my team. He Charge Beams, gets the +1 special attack raise. I just get a Last Ditch Reflect just in case, you know, Obstagoon wants to come in later and be a problem. But I go Hatterene here and I start Calm Minding up. This Ampharos, like I said, it's not really a threat. I believe I Calm Mind twice just because I don't gain much by clicking Draining Kiss, considering he's at 2 HP and Toxic will take him out on the next turn. He goes into Buzzwole. P-Jab won't knock me out because, again, I'm bold, max defense behind Reflect. So that'll go down to Draining Kiss. He'll send out his Jellicent, and at this point in the game, he can't really do much anymore because I'm not like badly poisoned by Toxic or anything. I'm simply just like Poison Jab Toxic, so that's not gonna stack. He can't recover stall me out. I can just keep Calm Minding up. Draining Kiss wins. I think on one of these turns I do just go for Psyshock to do more damage because I get annoyed, but it doesn't really matter regardless because even if Obstagoon comes on hard on a Psyshock, like, I'll just Draining Kiss the following turn. Right, so here I'm able to close it out with Draining Kiss. He goes Obstacle. He doesn't even get a chance to activate the Flame Orb because it takes a turn to activate. I just Draining Kiss for the win. Even if he was Guts boosted, I don't think he would have been able to knock me out. So that'll be a GG. At the end, you can see here, I think I said have fun, question mark, kind of taunting him. But yeah, like I said, me and that kid are cool now. Shout out Hassan. Next game, oh, spoilers. Next game, it's my boy Scotty versus my other boy Devin. Devin's not PKS, but he's pretty cool. He finished first in the division, so shout outs to him as well. Scotty, it's an interesting matchup, right? Because this looks very reminiscent of like a Gen 7 OU style interaction that I was like looking for while watching this replay, and you'll see as well. Like back in Gen 7 OU, Alakazam, Mega Alakazam, would come in on Mega Swampert, trace its Swift Swim, and become faster than it, and be able to pick it off with Energy Ball. Now Devin didn't play a lot of Gen 7 OU, so let's see what happens here. Nice. So Scotty just leads with a probably Light Clay Electrode with dual screens and Taunt to shut down like entry hazards and stuff like that. He goes Hoopa. Devin goes Hoopa. So he goes Silvally Grass. Probably his Flamethrower on this thing would make sense, right? No sense in predicting here. I think he should just click it again. Oh, well, actually, that worked out for him. Yep, he just clicks multi-attack again. Goes hard Toxapex. Okay, so it's not Helmet Toxapex. Maybe I thought maybe he would go Pex on the U-turn to chip the Pelly, but I guess he was just trying to sponge and he hit. Sets up the T-Spike, which will be able to wear things down like Lionoon and Circuitry, Swampert, Hoopa, basically anything grounded. Goes back out Electrode to set up screens, presumably. Okay. Electrode goes for Taunt. Doesn't bother trying to spin block. Wait, was there even there was a T-Spike on the field, right? I don't know. Anyway, he's gonna go for Flamethrower. There must have been a T-Spike there. I just couldn't see it because the Fortress is fat ass. Should Flamethrower again. Scotty was in a position of power, no reason to predict. Him going Pelipper is negligible anyways, because like before he's just able to go to Pex and do whatever he wants, maybe go for like a knockoff or set T-Spike again. He goes for Baneful Bunker on U-turn, which is smart. Put that Pelipper on a timer. Goes hard into Golurk. Not sure what that was about. That was an interesting choice. Goes back into Toxapex. To eat up the Liquidation on the Swampert. Swampert goes for Earthquake. Toxapex goes for T-Spike. And Scotty should preserve this, I think. Yeah, he goes Silvally Grass, which is smart. Devin sets up a bulk up, but Silvally Grass should be able to eat up any one hit, I think. Devin being aware of that switches to Fortress. And now Silvally is free to just click Flamethrower, which he does. Sturdy pops on Fortress. Fortress should not. Oh, yes, he goes for Ops for his own Stealth Rock. Protect. Just to get a little bit of lefties recovery, which may have put him out of range of multi-attack, which is a smart move if that's the case. I don't actually know the calc. But I think it might. So he goes Pex, probably just to get the Regenerator health back. Oh, nope, Dystar Hurricane. So here, in comes Alakazam. Alakazam is going to go straight for the Psychic on Hoopa. Devin taking advantage of the immunity, but Alakazam picks it off with Hidden Power Bug. Good prep on Scotty's part to have that. In comes Swampert. Scotty decides to just sack the Silvally. At this point, it's done. Definitely put in work at this point. I mean, it's worn down the Fortress tremendously, which was important because now Zam can pick that off with a Psychic for sure. And again, like I said earlier, Zam comes in, Trace the Swift Swim, goes for Energy Ball, knocks out Swampert. I talked to Devin after this, and he was like, yeah, I'm not familiar with that interaction. I didn't play a lot of Gen 7 OU, so, you know, he learned something in this game. Losing is good because, you know, you learn from your losses. Shout out Jamved. Alakazam switches out to Diggersby to into Thunder. Diggersby sets up Swords Dance, I believe, to be able to finish the game off cleanly, nice and cleanly. Quick Attack kills Pelipper. I believe it'll knock out Xurkitree as well. You don't need to click. You can just click Earthquake on this turn. Yeah, he does. Yeah, now, yeah, Diggersby just wins the game. So, very nice. That was a good game. Next, my boy Michael. I picked this one because it was actually more of a funny replay than anything else. He's playing my other boy Vincent, who, funny enough, I met through another conflict. We had like an argument, and now we're cool. But yeah, let's just dive into this replay here. So, assuming Fake Out's gonna come out on turn 1 to try and flinch the Galvantula, as it does. Nice double on Vincent's part, probably anticipating maybe a tail slap, but Scarf Togekiss is able to take it out with a crit, with Dazzling Gleam. Goes hard Ambipom on the Galvantula, so he can. Oh my god, that did so much damage! Holy crap! Ambipom to the top. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So Crook comes in, doubles out to Mandy on Gunk Shot. Wow, I don't really know. Maybe he was just trying to sack off Apom. That makes sense. He doesn't need it. No point in switching it out. Yeah, I like what Michael's doing here. He's just sacking. Okay, well now, I mean, might want to consider saving it for fodder if this is how he's going to play it out. Yeah, smart. So he goes Togekiss on the Roost. He's trying to do the dirty on him. He's trying to hacks the Mandibuzz down from full. This is actually funny because I remember the first time Scotty hit 1700 OU. This was basically how we did it. We were just in call together, spamming Scarf Air Slash with Togekiss and flinching everybody down because we weren't very good back then. Not that we're like amazing now. You know what? Fuck that. We're amazing. But always learning though. So Michael goes hard Zygarde here. Okay, so he goes for sub. Mandy goes for Roost, preemptively. Michael goes for DD, gets Whirlwinded out into Como-O. Now this is the part that's funny. Now, I believe Michael had full control over this game, even without what happens, but watch what happens, because it's pretty hilarious. He goes for Toxic. Michael just goes for Ice Punch, gets a crit freeze, which is insane. He's going to be able to take full advantage of that and go for, what, Belly Drum, I believe? Yeah, it's Select Berry? Como? Is it? Yeah, because its speed is back to neutral now. Crit freeze, Drain Punch is back to a good amount of health. And behind Substitute, so this is going to be a GG for sure. Drain Punch is able to easily KO or Shifu. Intimidate doesn't go through sub, so gets up rocks. I mean, that's basically his admission of defeat. Like, you know, there's nothing he can do. He's just being a good sport, letting him kill all the Pokemon at this point. Yeah, Zard doesn't live this at all, so yeah. Clean little 6-0 from Michael. Yeah, so, oh, I didn't even do a question of the day. Shit. Let me think. What is your guys' first choice? If you've ever done a draft league, what do you look for in round 1? Like, what is the thing that you try to draft round 1? And if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section below, because I would consider uploading more draft content if it's something that you guys enjoy. We're still trying to figure out, you know, some sort of structure for uploading. Right now it's kind of chaos, but, you know, we're a young channel, so we'll definitely come into our own as we go. Oh, guys, also, just as a bonus, I don't know if I told you this. I think I did, but my boy Stefan entered BW Cup. It's a Gen 5 tournament. So I told him, like, yo, I'll learn the tier a little bit so I can help you prep. I never played Gen 5, ever. before this, I started playing competitively in Gen 6, and I was trash. But I've been laddering on this account, BW Newbie, a little bit, and yo, I'm at like top 100 basically in like less than a week, and I'm very excited about that. I figured I'd show you guys this match because I thought it was hype. I got really excited. Yeah, it's not draft content, but like, I don't know, I'm just really excited about it, so I'm gonna share it. I HP fire turn 1 on the Skarm coming in. He goes Tyranitar, and I just click Surf. I'm not 100% on the calcs yet, but I'm expert belt. I figured it might do a KO. But yeah, kind of played my Latios a little bit recklessly at the beginning, but I could just go Landorus and U-turn out. I go Alakazam just because I feel like it gives me the most like offensive. Okay, hey, let me pause right there. So I felt like it gave me the most like offensive presence, so I went Zam. I go Pharaoh because I think this is Scarf. Garchomp. I double out though because I'm terrified of Magnezone coming in and trapping me. Here, I probably should just U-turn, but I was in the position of power and I didn't want to predict, so I clicked Earthquake. A little bit unfortunate, but it's okay because I can go into my Zam now and just HP fire this and kill it. Right. So now, this play right here was the hype play. Like, now he knows I know that he's Scarf. And I think he might want to double out to Magnezone on my Pharaoh, so instead of going to Pharaoh, I just HP fire the Mag coming in. Yeah. Yeah. That shit got me wicked excited. Because this was the match that I needed to like get high up on the ladder. Yeah, and at this point Zam just kind of like destroys him. So it'll take out the Celebi, and then I think he just forfeits. Yeah, he forfeits. But damn, yeah, dude, BW is so much fun, guys. If you've never played Black White OU, I highly recommend it. Look into like BKC. Like, if any like knowledge you want, like, he's the guy. But yeah, I appreciate you all watching as usual. Have a good one.